Welcome to Slow News Day with Kevin Clark. I am Kevin Clark. Woo. Logan's not clapping. Super Bowl week has started and nobody wants to talk about the Super Bowl. Monday night kicked off Super Bowl week with media night. All 53 players on both teams talked, all the coaches, all the executives, and no one wanted to talk about the game. They wanted to talk about Kobe Bryant. The reason for this is not just that it was a tragedy, but because Kobe was hugely influential in NFL locker rooms. This is something that I heard from basically everybody I talked to, which is essentially when you meet a player in a locker room, if you are a new player, the first thing you talk about is whether or not you're a Kobe guy or a LeBron guy. He was everywhere, and he was one of the most influential athletes in the sport. Patrick Mahomes said he watched Kobe Bryant before games, not only his play, but how he talked about his play and how he approached things. George Kittle said that Kobe Bryant is the reason, aside from his parents, that he played sports at all, okay? Richard Sherman, who was a friend of Bryant's, said that the reason he walked off when he tore his Achilles in 2017 was because he was such a Kobe Bryant fan and had seen Kobe Bryant shoot his free throws after the Achilles injury that he knew he had to walk off because Kobe did it. That was the lesson of Kobe Bryant. He had nothing to do with football except he gave some team talks, yet he was able to shape a universe he really had nothing to do with. He was hugely influential, he was hugely talked about, and for right now, nobody wants to talk about the biggest game on earth because Kobe Bryant meant that much to everybody. It is very hard for the NFL to halt its self-obsession, but Kobe Bryant has done it. Kobe Bryant was different. All right,
Great.
Ready? 3,
We are rolling
2,
now.
1. Okay, Nick Wright, Fox Sports host.
Oh yeah, let's clap.
We're clapping.
Yeah, let's clap.
You've been on the Kansas City Chiefs for a long time. Do you feel like a proud papa?
I do. Listen, I'm from Kansas City, so it's my team. But if it's your team, you know they are prone to heartbreak. I
Right.
had to talk to James Harrison today. James Harrison played in a football game where his team scored 0 touchdowns, my team scored 2 touchdowns, and my team lost. The next year, my team was playing the Tennessee Titans, quarterback Marcus Mariota. They're up 21-3, and Marcus Mariota threw a touchdown pass to himself in the second half, and we lost that game. But you know what has changed since then, Kevin Clark?
Patrick Mahomes.
Yeah. Yes, Patrick Mahomes.
You know what else has changed? The Florida Panthers have been awarded the NHL All-Star Game in 2021.
How about that?
I feel
I'll
like
see you guys back here then.
See you guys back here then. So how do you navigate Super Bowl week?
I wake up at 3:45 in the morning. I go to my meeting, prep, and then 3 hours of just rapid fire takes. Take. I change into much more comfortable clothes. I then, as I did yesterday, stop by here, and then I go gamble for 5 hours.
Do you win enough to where it's not gambling?
I risk enough to where I feel it.
Okay.
How about that?
Okay.
I mean, it's not fun if you always win. It's
Yeah.
only fun if you sometimes drive home and you feel like you regret all your decisions. I then drive back right here, 2 more hours rapid fire takes, try to eat a really nice dinner, rinse, repeat. That's my Super Bowl week.
So what's your hottest Super Bowl take right now this week?
Oh, wow. Patrick Mahomes 1 game away from already being a Hall of Famer.
Wow.
I'm the guy with the sign.
Okay.
Tell me
Yeah.
why, or tell me why I'm wrong.
I don't think you're wrong. Because here's the thing, the Hall of Fame starts to get very complicated because you have someone like Luke Kuechly, someone like Patrick Willis, guys who were just playing 7 years and are like, I'm getting the fuck out of here. And so now you're gonna have this whole generation. I think that if there's like a superstar quarterback like Patrick Mahomes who only plays 5-6 years and then gets out of Dodge, I think he's Hall of Famer. So I agree with you. If Patrick Mahomes retired on Monday, having won this game, he's going straight to Canada.
And he's 1 game away from hands down the greatest opening 2 seasons, and I know he didn't play his first year, but opening 2 seasons of any football player of any position since Jim Brown, and maybe including Jim Brown.
This is amazing. Patrick Mahomes is an amazing player. Like I don't think
I want to hug him.
you probably could.
He follows me on Twitter.
I wouldn't DM him saying I want to hug you,
I've DM'd him.
but you probably said more substantial things.
Can I ask you a question?
Yeah.
Even though it's your show?
Yeah.
And now it's a relatively low bar, but amongst the super smart football people, you're without question the most stylish.
Thank you. I appreciate that.
What?
I'm going to tell you what happened.
You're into zippers? Leather? These things. It's true. I watch. These
not
guys
good.
hate this topic.
This is a weird setup. Miami's a little too spread out.
Houston was like that.
Houston was like that.
They just announced that Tampa's.
Next year is Tampa.
Do you have a lot of viewers in Tampa?
We're syndicated in
Why
Tampa.
Tampa?
Los Angeles, you need an extra year for the stadium to be in. Can't do Las Vegas yet. I think they want another warm weather. It's been a while. It's been a while since it was in Tampa.
It's been a while since it's been in Biloxi.
Yeah, 5 hours of gambling in Biloxi for Nick Wright.
Absolutely.
You play the horses?
I won $50,000 on a game, Who Wants to Be a Millionaire, when I was 22 years old.
Okay.
The day I got the check, and they send you the full check.
Yeah.
You're responsible for the taxes, but statute of limitations run out. I didn't pay them.
Yeah.
Because I lost all the money.
Yeah.
And so if you lose it, you don't have to pay it. I think that's how it's written.
That's
and
true.
ever since then, I would say, probably predates that. I have a gambling problem.
Yeah, yeah.
But
so
it's not a problem
I picked
if you
up on
can
that
afford it.
earlier.
Yeah.
And I didn't want to. I wanted to. That's okay.
It's okay.
It's fine.
It's fine. Remember how when you asked me if I could do this and I said, can we do it at 5 p.m.?
Yeah.
In the real time, I was like, he clearly doesn't want to do 5 p.m. Let's find another time. Do you really need, can 4 hours of gambling do it? And the answer is yes. But that does mean I only have like 5 minutes left.
Give me the horoscope.
Yeah.
Nick, when were you born?
October 3rd, 1984.
Oh, wow.
I'm a
We're
Libra.
both Libras.
What's your birthday?
October 10,
What year?
86.
You're younger than me? I don't like it. I'm letting you know, but you read the damn horoscope.
I like your jacket.
Thank you.
Okay.
What's the
All
horoscope?
right. Previously, you thought you knew what you wanted to do, especially about what you wanted to write or how you wanted to express yourself to others. But lately, and especially today, now you're not so sure. This happens. Just wait this one out. This is clearly about coming on Slow News Day, I think. Or
I think it's about
gambling.
hugging Patrick Mahomes.
Patrick, whatever, yeah, don't DM Patrick Mahomes today. Wait for Monday.
I feel like Monday he's going to have a lot, he's going to be the Super Bowl champion.
Yeah.
And Super Bowl MVP.
Yeah.
Like, what do we think? 324 passing yards, 3 touchdowns, 42 rushing yards, 34-26 Chiefs victory?
Really? You think they'll put that in points on the...
Oh, you don't think San Francisco can get to 26?
All right, time for Club Kevin. We induct the best person in the newspaper, someone who crushed it this week.
Induct him into the club?
Into the club.
There's a 4-column story about Rodney Magruder? That's a Slow News Day. Here we go. Alvis Powell, Jamaican, already feels at home with team and Miami. He's on the Jamaican Reggae Boys soccer team. There you go. Alvis Powell. You think he's related to Yusafa Powell? Another famous Jamaican athlete?
We could probably get him pretty easily to ask him. The Powell family.
He's in the club.
You're in Club Kevin. Thank you, Nick Wright, for coming. Amazing jacket, amazing takes.
I don't know if you guys will cut this or not, but I mean it. I understand basketball on, I think, a very high level. I understand football on a good level. I listen to you to learn about it.
Thank you so much. I really appreciate that.
Yeah.